So we're here today at the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy, as you can see back behind me. If I pan up, you'll be able to see it in all its glory as well, the full lean. Now this was actually constructed in 1372 and it took 200 years to build. Now it was originally built as a bell tower, but these days the primary purpose seems to be for tourists getting Facebook likes, as you can see back here. Kind of like this one. If I headbutt the Leaning Tower, hopefully that gets like 30 likes or something. Anyways, the interesting facts about the Leaning Tower: in World War II, the Nazis actually used this as an observatory, and when the Americans found out about it, they sent some troops over to destroy it. But because they actually saw how beautiful it was, an American sergeant actually spared it from destruction and didn't order an artillery strike on it as well. Another interesting fact is that it actually started leaning before it was constructed. So it took 200 years to build and it already started leaning, so things definitely didn't go as planned. And that's what today's quote is about: what happens when things don't go as planned. And the quote is actually by the late great Jim Rohn. He's considered the grandfather of motivation. He also mentored Anthony Robbins, and he was an American author, entrepreneur and speaker. And his quote is this: "Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better." And why? Because sometimes life, it kind of throws curveballs at you. And you may not get that promotion you want. You might have an argument with your spouse or someone at work and you think, why does it have to be so hard? But this quote really focuses you on the important things. Instead of focusing on the external, things that you can't control, wishing it was easier and how hard it was and complaining, etc., etc., it forces you to focus on the internal, what you do have control over as well. I remember when we first started Authentic Education, after the initial excitement of, yes, we're starting our own thing, doing what we love, the work set in, and because we didn't have a because we had a lot of expenses, but a small budget, we were doing everything ourselves. And I remember doing graphic design and trying to complete our own business card, but the business card you just wouldn't hand out to anyone as well, let alone a potential client. I remember doing HTML, trying to fix our own website. And if you've ever done HTML or tried to fix your own website before, it's kind of like banging your head against a keyboard for 3 hours, and at the end you still don't have a website that you're happy with. So I remember doing all these things and wishing it was just easier so I could just get on with the the whole thing of helping people and personal development like we started. But I remember this quote: "Don't wish it was easier, Cham, wish you were better." The actual full quote goes like this: "Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges, wish for more wisdom as well." And that's the second thing that I really like about this quote. It actually helps you get better. As corny as it sounds, you may have heard the phrase, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Well, that's kind of what they did here. And I've found that's what successful people do as well. In fact, this particular tower isn't the only leaning tower in the world. This one leans at about 4 degrees now, but there's another one that leans at about 18 degrees in Dubai, and another one that leans about 48 degrees in New Zealand. But they were both man-made. They were both built to lean to try and copy this. But they're nowhere near as popular because this one actually had real adversity to overcome as well. So the thing I like about this quote: "Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better," it actually helps you get better and turns a seemingly bad thing into a good thing by improving your skills, by improving your knowledge as well. So I really hope that this quote, when something bad or seemingly bad comes your way, it helps turn a bad thing into an opportunity, kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Let me know what you think about this. If there's anything in your life that you were wishing you could get better at, please write your comments down below, share it, like it as well. I appreciate it. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.